Next week marks the 50th anniversary of one of the iconic cultural events of America's last half-century, the 3 days of peace and music that came to be known as Woodstock. One artist who came to prominence at the festival went on to become a multi-platinum sensation with a string of hits, including one of the best-selling albums of all time, Supernatural. We're talking about musician Carlos Santana. In the conclusion of our two-part series on the guitar legend, PBS NewsHour Weekend's Tom Casciato speaks with Santana not only about history's most famous music festival, but also the road that took him there.
In this year of commemorations for 72-year-old Carlos Santana, it's instructive to know that the path he set out on as a boy in Mexico didn't begin with the guitar.
Carlos, it's been 20 years since Supernatural. It's been 50 years since Woodstock. And if I'm calculating correctly, about 63 years or so since your first violin lessons.
Well, Tom, what happened was that my father's a musician. When I saw how people, specifically women, looked at my dad when he played the violin and when he sang, I looked at them and I looked at him and I was like, whoa. My dad would draft me once in a while. He says, you know, so-and-so is not as good. Put on this mariachi suit, but I couldn't get a sound on the violin. I didn't like the way I sounded. I didn't like the way the violin smelled, and I didn't like the way it felt. But I tried to please my dad as much as I could. And I won 2 or 3 contests in the fairs, playing Fascination. So they gave me the trophy, you know.
That's not bad for a guy who didn't like the smell of the violin.
Exactly, but I had to do it to please my dad. But eventually he saw that, you know, I was crying a lot. And so I told him, I don't want to play the violin, I want to play the guitar.
You could say right then that the world of popular music would never be the same. But that was a few years away yet. For a time, Santana did whatever he could to help his father support his mom and siblings.
Whether it was washing dishes or playing the violin, because we have a big family, and that's what took a little longer for me to become a full musician. I was a weekend musician. They wash dishes or do something. When you're a full-time musician, you sound differently and you walk differently. And for me, music is an invitation to visit your spirituality and visit your romance without guilt.
But when did you figure that out?
In Tijuana, watching the strippers strip.
In the 1950s, Santana cut his teeth as a guitar player among the patrons and prostitutes in the strip joints on Tijuana's Avenida Revolucion.
You know, I started noticing that you play da 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 do da da da, you know, like honky tonk, do 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 do, and the woman started walking just like da da da. I was like, oh.
And this is when you were a teenager.
I was barely a teenager, yeah, just became a teenager.
Eventually, the young guitarist and his family migrated to San Francisco, where Carlos began to pattern himself after what he calls the magnificent American blues guitar masters. He says his influences included T-Bone Walker, B.B. King, Buddy Guy, and Chicago legend Otis Rush.
Otis Rush is just a pure voice of trueness. There's not one note on any record I ever heard where Otis Rush, it has any distance from his heart. The first time I saw Mr. Otis Rush, it gave me the confidence right there. It's time to leave your home. It's time to leave mom and dad and really become what you were born to do.
By the time he was 22, Santana had recorded his first album with the group that bore his name. It would be released in August 1969, just around the time the band played Woodstock.
A lot of people don't remember that Santana was not an established band when you played Woodstock.
No, not at all.
The group's lack of stature would play a huge role in Carlos Santana's performance that day. It started when he was approached in the morning by a guitar-playing friend from San Francisco.
Jerry Garcia, he says, what time you going? I says, well, I think I heard that we're going 2 or 3 bands after you. He goes, well, man, you make yourself comfortable. Apparently, we're not going till like after 12 at night or something, you know.
So you didn't think you were going to play for all day, you know, you had a
so
whole
like,
day
you
to
know,
kill.
Especially because nobody knows us, so you know, we're going to be at the mercy wherever they put us, you know.
Garcia, he says, offered him some hallucinogens to help kill the time. But no sooner had the drugs kicked in than a call came from the stage.
They said, you got to go on now. If you don't play now, you're not going to play at all. So I trust that God is present and He's going to give me what I request. Please keep me in time. Please keep me in tune. I'll never do this again, I promise.
And what happened?
It was kind of like a wrestling match.
Were you hallucinating while you played?
Totally.
Santana says his guitar turned into an electric snake, twisting and turning as he played, while the music took a path of its own.
I mean, look, you hear the sound, you know, it's over here. And then it comes down through here, through your fingers, in the pickup of the guitar, through a wire that goes to this PA out there, and it goes like that to the people, like an ocean of people, and then it comes back.
Woodstock helped change everything for Carlos Santana. Soon came a string of hits that reads like a rock and roll Hall of Fame playlist. Black Magic Woman, Evil Ways, Oye Como Va, No One to Depend On. But then, influenced by listening to jazz artists, including his friend Miles Davis, Carlos wanted to go in a different direction. With the band's 4th album, Caravanserai, he began exploring music with a decidedly spiritual bent.
And that was extraordinarily sophisticated music, but not nearly as commercially viable music as Evil Ways or Black Magic Woman.
Exactly. Same thing that happened to the Beatles when they saw Bob Dylan. You know, instead of like, she loves you, yeah, you know, go from that to like, you know, Sgt. Pepper's or Revolver or Michelle. What Bob Dylan did to the Beatles, Miles Davis and Weather Report and Coltrane did to us. You know, it made us like grow up.
But were people in the music business telling you, Carlos, you're not going to have the hits, man. You're not going to be on the radio?
Everybody, Clyde Davis, Bill Graham, my mom, everybody.
Even your mom?
Even my mom says, Mijo, you know, why are you going this way? Musically, why does it have to be so extreme? And I says, Mom, even I don't know. All I know that I have to follow my heart.
In the ensuing decades, Carlos Santana followed his heart all the way from mere star to legend in his adopted country.
You got the Kennedy Center honors, and you were introduced by Harry Belafonte.
Well, I tell you, folks, there's no two ways about it. You've got to do something about Mexican immigration. Every day, you have people like Carlos Santana coming into this country and taking the jobs that should be going.
You know, life is so delicious for this Mexican over here, man. That's one of the things that I'll always treasure, you know, in my compartment of accomplishments.
Those accomplishments are legion, but what impresses most on this occasion is the optimism he's maintained, an optimism born over 3 days half a century ago.
So many people are cynical, I think, 50 years after Woodstock, about the Woodstock Nation, about peace and love. You don't seem to have a shred of that about you. When you look at this, what do you see?
Woodstock signifies we can coexist with unity and harmony, with grace and elegance, and yeah, being funky too. If people want to say, oh, them freaking hippies, man, they get on my nerves. Well, you know what? We were so glad that you were not at Woodstock. Because at Woodstock, whatever we had, whether it was just granola, we shared it. And if you feel that hippies are like kumbaya, bunch of whatever, it's okay. You keep yourself with that frequency. Mahatma Gandhi or Martin Luther King, or, you know, all the guys who people call kumbaya people, you know, they're my heroes.
Because
kumbaya.
people say that critically, or they say it cynically, kumbaya people.
Yeah, and I'm aware of that, you know. But I always tell them, kumbaya will always kick your ass from here to eternity and back. Because kumbaya is here to stay.